Hi guys, my name is Elite Pictures and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to show you how I retouch this image using Photoshop. Let's say I drag this picture, so no be small fight. I drag this picture to Photoshop. You know what follow me. I drag and I push am. You can finally enter Photoshop. So the fight don't start now. That's why I carry one tools like that. I can't zoom the pictures, they remove pimples. Pimples can't call my name. Say, why are you removing me? Why are you removing me? Removing me. I'll say, calm down now. Don't you know that? Oh, you're disturbing us. Now, so I zoom the picture. So after the whole dragging where we even did before he agreed to enter Photoshop. Now, so I can't zoom. People can't cry. People can say, Elite, you are removing me. This is not nice. Oh, it's not good. Oh, I said, okay, no worry. What should I buy for you? He said, I should buy a lollipop. I said, okay, no problem. Now, so I can't zoom the pictures very well. I can't remove the wrinkles and some pimples on the face. So that's how the battle continue. So after then, and I come to the neck. You know, there's one special thing about neck that you need to understand. Once you zoom neck, there are some creamy people that will be seeing that one just be looking at you like, all this bush baby. I don't even know what is wrong with them, but thank God with the help of Photoshop. You know, before Photoshop, I have to battle this thing. So now so I come zoom the pictures, and you know the person even fine already, but all these pimples where they look like mosquito, they'll be shouting at night, they'll be like meh. That's why I remove all these pimples. And the goal of this particular image, what I really want to achieve, I want to have that kind of creamy, sweet editing on this particular image. But guess what? All these pimples, they are still shouting. They say, Elite, don't remove me. I say, now never ever yourself. Now, if you people are not serious, that's why I remove. One can look at me with one bad eyes. I say, wait, who are you looking at? You are not serious. You are looking at me. Where I want to remove you. You are not serious. That's why I remove that one. So I continue removing the pimples. I continue doing my stuff, removing the people with all the cry, they beg me. One was like, he said, one even call my name direct. You know, my brand name is Elite Pictures, but my personal name is Joshua. Now I say, Joshua, I beg now, leave me alone now, leave me now. I say, no, don't worry. I pen that one small before you know, I remove her. So after I remove that one, all I want to get on these pictures, like, you people must go today. Like, you must pack your load and go today. So I'm done removing them. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to do micro burn and dodge. What is even micro burn and dodge? After I remove those people, you know micro burn and dodge. Hey, God. I want to do some dodge and burn. You know, as I don't remove the pimples now, you know, you get some kind of pimples where they want dodge some kind of burn, some kind of light and all those stuff. So I can't play my action of micro burn and dodge. That one is looking like hey gangang Ojuju Calabar. So that's how that one is looking. And Photoshop, one thing about Photoshop, whether the software, hey, which bike they even pass like this? Why are people disturbing my video? Okay, so after I don't create that my micro burn and dodge layer, so what I'm doing now, I zoom the pictures. I've started painting on the darker part. In micro burn and dodge, when you are painting on the darker part, means that place is lighter. And if you are painting on the lighter part, means that place is darker. So you are trying to brighten the darker place and darken the brighter place. It's opposite. So that's what I'm doing correctly now. You know, this thing is not funny. Now, so all this one just a shout my name. You say, why are you removing me from the darkness? This one say, you are the light of the world. You are the light of the. I say, don't worry, you are the light of the world. I will bring you out. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Now, so we went at the tunnel. I started painting on the brighter part and the darker part so that we have the light at the tunnel. We will not meet the light at the tunnel. We'll just see the light at the beginning of the tunnel. You understand? So that's how we started painting. I continue painting. I did massage that place very well so that they will not cry, because if you massage it very well, they will start crying. They say, why are you pressing me? Why are you doing me this? Now, so I continue on. So from there, I started painting, continue painting. You know, this particular one, you don't need to really do much, because if you do much, and if you not paint them, you have to calm down. This one, this kind of spirit, you don't need to fight with them. You need to negotiate. You need to take your time to paint them. You will say, I'll buy you lollipop, I'll buy you more, I'll buy you different kind of sweets, I'll buy you biscuits, I'll buy you bobo, I'll buy you landa yogurt and all that. So that's how I continue. I start painting this one so that they will not get angry. You know, this particular one, at this scenario now, they are very angry. Any small thing you do now, they'll come out in a group. They can fight you anyhow. So that's how I started painting on this particular image. So I continue like that, and trust me, I'm going to win this battle. If I don't win today, my name will be Elite. So we continue painting. You know, in the process, if you notice, it's like I stop at the process. I need to consult the girls and all that. So after I continue painting. And if you see the picture now, if you see the image now, it's now looking sweet. It's not giving that creamy look, that kind of vintage look. It's not giving that look. Trying to blend the light, the darker and the lighter part together so that I can have something sweet. So I think I'm done with this particular. I've finally negotiate with them. I'm done negotiating with this particular people. So what I'm going to do now, I want to do frequency separation. You know, this particular one now, that is when the battle is. You are fighting with the color or you are fighting with the details. What do we mean by frequency separation? Is the separation of the tone from the details, which will give you the ability to work on the detail and the tone separately. You know, this fight, you don't become Japan now. This fight don't become plenty now. So that's how I create some layer. Before I started, I now consult my course in Photoshop. I would like about this one. Know one thing about radius. If you want to get power over some pictures, you need to consult the radius. Okay, radius. How will I get more details on this particular image? Which number? You have to study the face very well, because these particular people now, they are on fight. If you verse and enter like this, you might not get that details you are looking for, that texture you are looking for. So I now consult my radius. Okay, I want to do frequency separation. If I want to do it, how will I do to get that details I'm looking for? Another my radius. Say okay, the higher the details, the higher the number. The lower the details, the lower the number. And I check with my brain, with my idea. I say, "Kai, this battle is of the Lord. God, take over." That's how I study the details of the pictures name, and now increase the number to like between 8 to 9, according to what I'm seeing with my face. And now separate the details from the two. So after I'm done that one, I create another layer on top so that in case the battle want to weigh me like this, I can easily delete that layer. I'll come back to the other one. I will recopy the other layer and continue. So that's how I started. After I created my frequency separation layer, after I did that, and I start painting. This particular one now, you don't use any brush. There's what we call Mr. Brush makeup. There's what we call Mr. Brush. This Mr. Brush, the moment you pick it, you have to cause some other factor that will help you to do the battle, that will help you to bring the details out, because what you are doing presently now, you are working on the tone and the details. So after I pick my Mr. Brush, I make sure I input the number, the necessary setting I need to do, so that the thing, if they want to knock me, I'll say, oh, Deshi. So at this point now, I need to play gospel music. I need that cool music that will ginger me, that will carry me along the line. So I pick my Mr. Brush, started painting on the face, and this particular one self, you don't need to paint on. You have to follow the line. You have to follow the shadow. You have to follow the highlight separately, because if you want to miss it anyhow, at the end of the day, the battle you might not win. So I have to take my time to do everything step by step. I make sure if I'm painting on the shadow, I'll not go into the highlight, and if I'm painting on the highlight, I make sure I'll not go into the shadow. That's how I continue in the process of the fight. I was praying, I was singing, I was listening to gospel music and all that. That's how I continue painting. So I continue like that. So I was still painting. One thing about this particular, you must paint. It's like a makeup party that you must use your brush. So as a retoucher and all that, I understand how this brush works. Before we start everything, I now consult my brush. I need your help. You are the only one that I'm going to use for this particular image, for this particular result, for this particular battle. Come and help me fight this battle. Now so I carry this image, drag and enter Photoshop. After I drag them, that's why I pick all the brushes. I started doing. Now, if you see the pictures now, it's now looking so sweet. It's now looking so demure. Oh my God. See this image. Look at it very, very well. It's very, very, very okay. It's looking so sweet now. And now zoom into the hand. I zoom into the hand. I have to keep painting. I have to keep missing, because if you notice, we are using Mr. Brush and we are missing the tone, we are missing the details and everything, trying to correct everything together. That's how I continue. That's how I continue painting. At this point, if you notice, it's like either I'm praying, I'm consulting some other stuff, because that I need a strong battle. I have to face it. They didn't knock me somewhere. I say, oh, JC. They didn't knock me. I say, back to center. That's how I continue. I continue like that. I continue painting. Oh my dear, it's very, very fun. Though. The battle is not easy, but it's very, very fun when you are doing all this thing. So that's how I continue. I continue painting. So we are still going. Now if you see the image now, the image is looking so sweet. It's looking so nice now, without bringing in other army, because I have other army. I don't want to call their name. I have other army. Is it Abido Sheka? Which one? You should mention them. I'm going to bring them into this image, because from the beginning I have to drag. After we finally enter, that's how we continue editing this image. So after I'm done with this frequency separation, I'm going to call other army. Those one, if you see them, you go wrong. If you see them, there's no how you will not patronize. You see, if you see them, code, they can do and undo. They can make your picture to look so sweet. After I call this army, they come with their machine gun, they come with their bomb and everything. That's how they continue. So in the process of doing this, I was consulting those other army. I said, okay, after I'm done with the frequency separation and all that, I want people to come and help me do global burn and dodge. Anything globally, you know what it means now, global. So I have to call them to come and help me do global burn and dodge. I have to lower my voice, so that all this army will not hear me, so that they will not hear me. That's how I lower my voice. I can't call global burn and dodge. I can say, come and help me on this particular issue. This is what I'm facing now. Help me. That's how I call that one. So after I'm done with this frequency separation, I think I'm almost done. I'm trying to blend the hair and everything together. And look at the result that we have now. After the whole battle, after the whole process and everything, look at what we have now. Is it not looking so sweet? Is it not looking nice? Tell me, is it not looking so sweet? So we continue from there. So that's how we started. That's how we continue the whole thing and all that. So after this process, I think the next thing now is going to I think we're going to do global burn and dodge. Those one, Jesus Christ. If you see them, their eyes, they red. They are ready to do anything I want. So after this, I have to zoom in a little. I pick my clone tools to remove some stuff that I don't like on the image. This one, they're not ready to get power now. You understand that? They're not ready to get power. I don't weak their spirit. I don't weak their bone. I don't flop them using my Mr. Brush. That's how I got this particular one. So after I'm done with my frequency separation, I pick my clone tools, go on my texture layer. I started removing some other people's, also started trying to follow the texture. Similarly, try to get the same thing. So that's how I continue. Removing them to bring out this particular result and all that. Oh God, my throat is dry now. You know, easy. So we continue from there. I cannot give up, my people. I cannot give up on this particular one. So that's how we continue painting and all that. We continue. So after this now, we are going to draw our global burn and dodge. I think the process of this particular one now is not much again. After global burn and dodge, we are going to do our color grading. The organ of them, is color grading. That one, oh Jesus Christ. you have to wait to the end of this thing. You have to wait to the end of this video to see how I use those army, how I use those tools to achieve that color grading. If you see the color grading that I did after I got army, I have to go to one country. After I come there and now consulting, okay, this is what is going on now. I need your help to come help me. If you can see Photoshop is fighting me back. I refuse to give up, and I call the color grader. I say, Kai, color grader, I want to do color grading. No, this is what is going on. You should come and help me fight my battle and all those things. No. Oh, those one, they are very, very, very powerful. See, after I did color grading on this picture, see, you have to see the results. You have to see, you have to see what I got. So I'm going to stop here. Maybe on my next video, I'm going to show you how I use those army to get that color grading that I'm talking about. See you on my next video. Thank you.